Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play. And yeah, you may have noticed that I slightly paused a moment there because I was just wondering if my OBS software was working properly, because when I first pushed record on it, it just came out with an error. So I am hoping that this video comes out pretty much alright. If not, then that means I'm going to have to do this whole thing again. But yeah, as I was doing yesterday, I was doing the discovery missions basically, and what I plan to do is continue those. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish them all off. Let's see. I might be able to do two. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do these two afterwards or not, but see how it goes either way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set course to the next mission. And you may... Hold on. Now, you may notice I'm using another ship, and this one's the one of the Senketi escorts. And they are pretty... like most escorts, they're pretty fast and pretty handy to have. And I realised I said pretty far too many times, so you can tell this ship is pretty. But yeah, this one on this ship, while this ship is flying forward, just tell about the weapon systems and such. But basically what I've got on this ship is the Tetron-based weapons, and this is mostly the Senketi weapon style, like the diffusive Tetron on stuff mainly. Like I've got dual cannons mostly on the ship, and dual beams. And obviously I've got mines on the back because because it goes with the Nakura set as well. So that's why, yeah, because I realise now, because I've got Hyperdual refracting Tetron side, I didn't actually read it quite clearly there. But yeah, I also got the Senketi weapon space set, which is quite handy to have. But what's also handy about the ship, which I do need to upgrade more, is the experimental Protomatter Lance sheller, because that thing can actually hit ships really fast, and it is quite a hard hitting weapon next to the railgun weapon. I still say the railgun weapon is the most hard hitting weapon in this game. Not on top of the list, of course, because I know other people will say there are others, but it's only from what I've experienced. And am I over here? Yes, I am. Right, now we can begin with the mission.
The storm is creating spatial disturbances throughout the system. If we analyze their patterns, we might be able to position the ship at a point where communication is possible.
Now I've got to say, going back to the voice acting again, I've got to say the voice acting for this character here, I actually have to say that I'm pretty much impressed with it. It actually sounds, in my opinion, sounds really good, and I think the person voice acting this character really pulls off the Vulcan quite well. Of course, I know people will say, "Oh, no one will be Leonard Nimoy, he's Erd and he's Spock and all that lot," and I don't blame him, because I agree with that, because you know he was, like literally the first Vulcan and such like that. And there you go. I don't mean not in the game or serious or anything like that. I mean actually, TV wise. Yeah, but what you got to do in this mission is investigate the unidentified objects and actually see what's happening in this area. Now, I don't know too much about Parva itself. I only know from the mission that it's like meant to be a restricted planet, and only researchers are allowed there due to its properties and such. It will get explained more in the game as it goes along, a lot more better than how I'm explaining it.
The navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies. It is intended to inform those who arrive here that Pavo is a protected reserve. Sensors indicate heavy hull ionization on this buoy. I believe it has been disabled by the effects of the ion storm. Navigational buoy 226 is nearby and should provide us with a means to reinforce hailing frequencies between the ship and the Pavo research station. However, I recommend caution in navigating further into the system. The ion storm is quite volatile.
Another thing that I've been quite impressed about this game is ever since they brought out the Deep Space Nine Victory's Life pack out, they actually really improved on the facial expressions and actually made them a lot more better. Because I remember ages ago when I played this game and such, their facial expressions was actually pretty stiff and not so fluid, where ever since that they actually changed all that and made it look a bit more better.
I have detected something of interest. Sensors show the formation of a spatial anomaly nearby. Uncertain, it appears to be providing stability to the ion storm, similar to the eye of a hurricane. I'm also detecting bursts of comm signals from the anomaly. The signals are currently garbled beyond recognition. They could be from the research station. I recommend conducting a deeper analysis, both of the anomaly and the signals.
Right, on to the next one. Oh wait, it's not buoy, that's an anomaly. My bad. But still. Now, I will admit, when I first saw the ISS Discovery in this game, I wasn't familiar that they had actually a Terran episode in the Discovery series, because I still got to catch up on watching those still. But I think it was a nice touch that they added that in there. And the actress herself, who's played the captain of that ship, I think she actually performs a great job at performing her Terran role and such. And also, plus I think, like a lot of people, I think there's something about the Terran universe that a lot of us like, but actually wouldn't like to really happen in the real world, but actually would like to see take part in the game, you know, to actually play in their universe basically. Like I said in one of my videos, it's like it's a real shame that they don't add like even if it's just a mini faction mission or something like that, where you can actually play as a Terran officer in a Terran universe. Because it'd be interesting to see, you know, how the Terran universe is like. Even though we all can get a rough idea of it, because we've seen, well, those who watch the Star Trek series throughout would actually have rough ideas of it, but it'd be nice to actually see a lot more than what you saw in the show. And I think this game can actually offer a real good insight onto that, and it's a good opportunity for them to do that, I think, as well, if they were to ever do such a thing like that.
Scanning. Sensors show a spike in the chronometric particles immediately preceding the arrival of these vessels. Fascinating. The Crossfield class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor analysis confirmed. is the ISS Discovery, from the Terran Empire, the so-called Mirror Universe.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum. Forgive me, this is a bit of a shock. In our universe, Klingons and Terrans don't get along. At all. So to say it's a surprise to see a Klingon vessel coming to our rescue is an understatement of epic proportions. Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely sure how, but judging by the sensor readings I'm seeing, and that rather impressive ship before, I'm sure the science behind all of this is fascinating, but we have some more immediate concerns to address, namely the Klingon boarding parties running wild on my ship. Excellent. I'll have Patel, my chief of security, meet your team at the transport coordinates with the security detail.
Now, another thing I also liked what they did is they actually gave the characters a bit of body language. Like you might have noticed there that you noticed Tilly having her legs like slightly crossed and such, and her hand gestures and such like that. And I think that's a nice touch to it because, again, like I said, the characters didn't hardly show much of the body language or expressions. They used to just do it in simple, stiff terms. So they really have come a long way from what they previously used to.
Sensors indicate numerous life signs in your vicinity, reading multiple high-energy discharges as well. The data is consistent with 23rd century phaser and disruptor weapons.
Wait a minute, I just realised his mouth is not moving.
Proceed with caution. In the heat of battle, you could
Oh.
be seen as an enemy by anyone.
Might be bugging out.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery. Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Just like you're going to be relieved of those fancy 25th century weapons.
Well, shit. That's what we call mutiny.
Our captain is weak. And you? You're a fool. The Terran Empire tolerates neither. Some would call this a mutiny. But any captain willing to conspire with alien filth is no captain of ours.
Damn, talk about
Hand over
xenophobic.
those weapons,
But
or
okay.
we'll pick them off your corpses. The choice is yours.
How about no? Go fuck yourself. And now I'm gonna vaporize you, if I could. No? It's not.
Oh, we're transmitting now. Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more complicated. It seems that some of my crew have decided that now is the perfect time to express their concerns with my command decisions. Yes. As if the Klingon boarding parties weren't enough to deal with. Oh, hey, let's have a mutiny too. Wonderful. Never mind that. Did Chief Patel make it to you? She was supposed to escort you through the security fields to the bridge. I see. We'll do what we can from the bridge, but I'm afraid we're a bit locked down here at the moment. According to our internal sensors, Chief Patel is in that deck security station. It's not far from your current position. She's probably trying to lock down this ridiculous mutiny there.
Well, shit.
Find Patel. She should be able to override whatever the mutineers are doing to raise those fields. Take them down and make your way to the turbo lift.
Right. In that case, moving forward. See how many more arseholes I get to shoot.
Sounds like our guests got a warm.
Look out! They're still alive!
Well, no shit. That one took a lot of hits. Yeah, I was going to say you can stop firing now.
that I have your attention, I have some questions. Tilly has
Ah, yes, the famous agonizing
Yes.
booths. Terrans love them so
always
much.
has plans, and you're going to tell me what they are. Oh, you'll resist, of course. You're a Terran, after all. But let's be honest, Chief. You will tell me what I want to know. Apparently, Tilly's new allies are still with us. If you want something done right. Weapons at highest setting. Open fire.
Wait, what have I got blank screen? Oh, there we go. Now, you guys don't stand a chance against me. I'm a big fucking Goron and you guys are just little people. So, you know.
Kill them now! Kill them or I'll kill them!
Oh, damn. How about kill yourself? Oh, wait. He's dead already. Never mind.
Help me.
Yeah.
Controls. They're on the boot. Ah! I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I'm Patel, Chief of Security. Thanks for the assist. I make it a habit to be on the outside of an agonizer booth. But I spend my fair share of time in one, too. I'll manage. What's the situation? Is the captain still in command? I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and mutinous riffraff to end Sylvia Tilly. I'm surprised she hasn't killed them all herself. In the meantime, I have orders to get you to the bridge, and I intend to obey them. Follow me. Not a problem. There's no code written I can't crack. I'll have those fields down in short order. Cover me while I work. We might have some uninvited guests soon.
Well, damn. How about not go and just die? Hey, get back here. There you go. Don't be afraid of coming. I'm just only going to blow your heads off. Well, can't blow people's heads off in this game, but hey, you can still shoot them. Maybe vaporize a few.
Almost got it.
Yeah, take your time. I mean, I'll just be shooting people, killing most of the crew, such. I mean, I assume these were the crew, yeah? Oh,
All right, I got it. The security fields are using my authorization codes now.
oh, I thought you were done. Yeah, you send all you can, and I'll just, you know, kill them all, shoot them all, and etc. Look, even my dinosaurs willing to put up a fight.
Clear! Let's move!
Oh, good, we can move.
Let's get to the bridge. The turbo lift is that way.
Oh, excuse me.
Watch your corners.
No quarter, no prisoners. Attack!
Ambush!
Oh, I was wondering when they were going to pop out. So I was like, wait, where'd they go? Yeah, to do that part, I need to be at close range.
We're reading the loss of security fields on that deck. I take it you found Chief Patel? Some good news for a change, though I'm not terribly surprised. Woman's harder to kill than a honey badger. Ready for the bad news?
I love a bit of bad news, give
I'm
it to me.
afraid the Klingons have taken several lower decks and are moving in your direction. Keep your weapons hot. They're killing everyone everyone they run into. I don't think they'll make an exception for you. Stick with Patel and get up here as soon as you're able.
Sweet. I like it when my weapons are hot, so they're always hot. But yeah, this mission is pretty straightforward and easy to do, and you know there's nothing really hard or anything like that. I'll say probably the only hard things about these mission alone is probably just fighting alone, but even that can easily be achieved, especially if you've seen how I'm just killing these with ease and such. I mean, I don't even need to use my abilities. Like, again, doing ground missions can be pretty much easier than doing space missions, especially in a tassels operation. I mean, I would definitely say the space ones are a lot more harder compared to ground. But although I have come across a lot of challenging ground ones, like the
Hold your position. There's been an incident. The Klingon kind. Specifically, they've taken control
like the
of engineering,
mining one
killed
of
my
the
chief
23rd
engineering
century and
security
such.
in the process.
So I was just trying to
Threatening
remember
to
the
breach the
name
core
of
if
it.
they don't surrender. That is not going to happen. Evacuate sounds a lot like retreat to me, and that is not going to happen either. This is my ship, and I will not abandon her. Take Patel, get down to engineering, deal with the Klingons, and make sure that core breach never happens. I recommend you deal with this problem quickly. Neither of us will enjoy their solution. Tilly out.
Klingons probably cracked Rathman's code. Idiot.
Oops. And on to the next part.
Bad news first. Seems there's more Klingons down there than we thought. You'll have to fight your
Never
way.
a dull moment.
Good news? They'll be shooting at the mutineers down there. Might make your job a little easier, huh?
Oh, I love a bit of bad news thrown my way.
Rathman! Come in, Rathman! We're trapped on the engineering deck! Send reinforcements, now!
Shut up.
Great.
Get these doors open. The Mark wants these cowards dead.
Oops, I keep pushing the wrong button. No wonder why I wasn't firing.
They aren't even targeting vital systems. They're just trashing the place.
Wait, have I been this way already? No, I haven't. So it's because I saw the dead bodies and it's like,
Engineering is just up ahead.
I couldn't make up whether it was me that killed them or whether they were just part of the thing, but I just realised it's just part of the thing. Looks like the Klingons are getting a bit of agonising. The one thing I will find quite handy about the Terran weapons is most of the weapons have agonising abilities built into them, and they can cause a lot of issues to both ground people and ships at times.
You go high, I'll go low.
We all die this day. Die well. Die with honor.
Yes, because I too can die with honour, but I'm not going to die. Instead, I am going to live with honour, drink plenty, and fuck many women. Yes.
Looks like the Klingons are in a hurry. That is some sloppy work. I was solving engineering problems like that when I was a first-year cadet. Rebalance the matter-antimatter inducers and adjust the flow rate to 0.5. That should bring the core back from the brink quite nicely.
Hope you know what you're doing. That warp core looks fit to breach.
But I'm a tactician, not an engineer. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. There we go.
Nicely done. Cut it a little close there with the core, but since we're all still here, I'm gonna call that a win. So, since we've got a little room to breathe here, why don't you come up to the bridge? There's a turbo lift nearby that I've relaxed the security locks on.
Onwards to the bridge.
Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language!
Now, when I first heard the term arsehole being used in this game, I was actually quite surprised that they actually used that. But
Cursing
also,
is such a filthy habit.
I thought it was
You did well against the mutineers.
I thought it was actually a good way to try and appeal at the adults as well.
While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Now, the one thing you may notice about this bridge, it looks like similar to the Discovery Bridge, which is technically is the Discovery Bridge, but the only difference is you've got the Terran insignia there and so forth. So it has more of a Terran kind of look.
First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said about Asylum.
Now,
I do. The
would you
mutiny
actually
was
put your trust in the
unfortunate,
Terran?
but
I
what can
personally
say?
wouldn't.
We're Terrans.
I mean, I know how this story's
Dominance
go,
is
but I'm not
often
going to spoil it for you
challenged and
guys.
must be maintained.
I think I just did
The
actually.
mutineers saw an opportunity, took their shot, and missed. Big time. Everyone left saw the price they paid for their failure. Believe me, the rest of the crew will fall in line. I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem. Apparently, my chief of security felt like spending time in an agonizer booth during most of the conflict. Honestly, Patel, if I knew you liked the booth so much, I'd keep you in one more often.
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to. Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order before those Klingons come back to finish us off. Now that's not going to be easy. I'm down a chief engineer, the power grid is a shambles, we have multiple hull breaches, and we're nowhere near battle ready. Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm does. Monitor that console while I try to get the main deflector back online. I'd order my chief science officer to do it, but she chose her loyalties poorly.
How many more times do I have to say that I'm a tactician, not a science officer or an engineer?
Start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector. Klingons! All hands! Repel boarders!
To everyone, but the captain is mine.
Whoa. My little dinosaur dude is actually owning these bitches.
Okay, the main deflector is in position. Recalibrate it now.
Don't you ever say please. Nah, thought not.
Ugh, they're like Zethian bed roaches. Get off my ship!
Are they worse than actually bed bugs?
Sensors are picking up numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Combat is imminent. I strongly recommend you return to the ship at your earliest convenience.
Captain should be on their own ship in the heat of battle. Go. We'll take it from here. Thank you. If we survive this, I look forward to repaying the favor. Now go, before it's too late.
Now, when this guy says about that they have a mutual enemy, it's kind of like a hint that there's something not right about the ISS Discovery captain, which you will discover in a bit.
I mean to destroy that ship, and you with it, if you get in my way. Be smart. Your ship has the technical advantage. We have the advantage of numbers. And we are Klingon. Start with Discovery, and you will lose. Fight with us, and you will live to see another day.
Well, talk about, you know, limiting choices.
Then you are a fool, fighting in a burning house. Try to die well.
Yeah, same goes to you, bud. I mean, I'm gonna kill you anyway, but hey, because you know, you're weak. Mind you, last time I said that when I first played this level, I remember I was playing it with one of my lower characters, and I ended up getting my backside handed to me. But mind you, because I'm in one of my much more higher level characters, or upgraded characters, should I say, and chances of them destroying me is very slim anyway. Not showing off or anything like that, it's just that I know, you know, what each of my characters can do. And you watch, I end up getting blown up because I just said that because I've cursed myself. It's always the way.
Discovery has lowered the shield, leading transporters from Pavo sectors.
I forgot how tough those ships are. Oh, so shiny and bright. Yeah, one person did say to me I do boomerang attack a lot, and that can be also my downfall. So that's something that I have to actually learn not to keep doing, constantly boomeranging it, and just learn to be a bit more tactful. Like, I mean, it's okay to use the boomerang idea, but I would actually suggest not to use it all the time, because sometimes coming at them straight forward is usually a more better option, or just, you know, changing your tactic. Well, shit.
Basic.
Oops. I wasn't
I
meant to
don't
skip
like
that.
red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so sentimental. First and last warning. Leave the system while you're able.
Well, damn. Ain't you a bitch?
Did you hit your head in that fight? I think what I have to gain here is pretty
No, I've never
obvious.
hit my head at birth, but, you know, go
Pavo's
on.
reach is infinite. After a few more demonstrations of its power, everyone in the quadrant will have no choice but to swear allegiance to me. Or, you know, die. Empress Tilly. And that has a nice ring to it. Sane, insane. I'm the one calling the shots here. And I'm pretty sure I told you to get lost or get wrecked. So who's the insane one?
Yeah, this girl's got an attitude.
Or the lunatic staring defiantly down the barrel of the ultimate weapon?
I got to go, and I had to go down there and, you know,
My trigger
put her in line.
gets itchy.
I am reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. It matches the initial blast from the planet. Another attack could be imminent. We will not survive a direct hit. I strongly recommend we exit the system immediately.
And that's that mission done for now. And what I will do, I'll do the next part of that mission, get that over and done with, and then after when I've done that, I will then probably
Captain
call
Tilly's
it
betrayal, while
a day from that.
unfortunate, was not
Uh,
entirely unexpected. Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern. I believe I can devise a means to neutralize her technology time to conduct research. Rest assured that I will endeavor to counter Tilly's insidious actions as soon as possible. I ask that you prepare to take action at a moment's notice. The lives of untold millions, including our own, could be at stake.
Right, and the next mission is the illusion of communication. That's the one after that mission. And the reason why it hasn't actually flagged up like the last ones did, because what happened is I already accepted this mission beforehand, so that way I can get it all, well, it's my way of getting it all ready there and then sort of thing. So what I'll just do is click on here and we can just begin. Now this one will take mostly place on the ground most of the time.
Based on my readings, I believe the Terrans have managed to alter Pavo's song. Somehow Tilly and her crew have manipulated it into a new type of harmonic waveform. This waveform is potent enough to realign the space around the planet, shifting it to a different quantum signature. As a result, a number of interphasic rifts have opened within the system. I believe she is attempting to bring things from the mirror universe to ours. Logic suggests an invasion force, based on previous encounters with the Terran Empire. We are not the only ones interested in this behavior. The time-displaced Klingons are moving to investigate as well. Considering previous encounters, the situation could become volatile quickly.
Right, first of all I'll just do a bit of space battles and then I should be down on the planet's surface eventually. After when I've beaten the living daylights out of these Klingons and such. Now, I always wondered what those wreckages were part of. Maybe of a, I'm wondering if they're part of a bigger ship or maybe a smaller ship. It's always had me wondering on that. But it could be one of their little, what do you call it? Pod things or whatever. Well, I know it's too big to be a pod, so I'd definitely say it's probably one of their larger vessels. Might be a transport or something. And the one thing I love about Zenketti ships is that they can actually take a pounding. I would say the Zenketti ships are pretty much like the Voth ships really. Except the only difference is Voth ships are more, have more, I would say they have more hull compared to the Zenketti ships. But either way, I would say they're both similar in a way. Except the most Zenketti ships do have a weak spot, which is at the front, but that's where most of the weapons are. But but fortunately, when you do actually pilot a Zenketti ship, that weakness is not a part of the ship. Fortunately, it's only part of the NPC ships and such. Right, now we go down onto the surface and start beating the living shit out of some Terrans and whatnot. And hopefully it doesn't time out. No, it won't, thankfully.
The research facility has already been attacked. We must see to the welfare of the researchers, if any survived.
Your assistance is appreciated.
You're welcome.
I have recovered.
My injuries are
We are
not
fortunate
life-threatening.
that the Terrans did not kill everyone. They were more concerned with our research data and equipment. Our work appears to have given the Terrans what they need to communicate with Pavo in ways we cannot. They are now able to alter the planet's consciousness, causing it to reflect their own dark nature. Our security personnel should remain with us. We will need all the help we can get against the Terran forces. While trying to communicate with the planet, we have learned that it uses crystal matrices as transmitters. We have a small collection of crystal samples. They may be useful to re-establish the planet's normal biosphere, free from Terran influence.
Right. So basically, oh yeah, basically you've got to collect these crystals from here, and what you've got to do is basically destroy
I was
the
able to take readings of the area.
agonizers that is latched onto the large blue crystals, which you will see in a bit, and then place a crystal near them so it neutralizes the agonizers effects on them.
Narrow pass. I am also reading several Terran life signs in those areas. I do not expect a warm welcome from them. There is a canyon that exits to another glade of Pavan life a short distance to the south of here. Logically, the Terrans would seek out places where they can use their technology to attempt to subvert the planet. The device there, near the crystals. Disable it to interrupt the Terrans' hold on Pavo.
Now, the way you can actually tell if a device has been stable and the crystals have been stable is the color changes. Because you notice it's gone from red, it's red now, but it will go from red to like a blue color. And when it's a blue color, that means it's actually stable. As you see, that a change in color right about now. And yeah, that's all there is to it really. It's that simple. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do a few fisticuffs with these guys instead of using weapons. Look at that Kung Fu Goran. Yeah, baby. Now can you imagine in the show that Goran actually did this stuff? Actually, I should imagine that most Gorons did actually probably fought hand to hand rather than anything else. Oh, whoops, I'm punching the wrong person. Good thing there's... Good thing you can't do friendly fire. And actually, I'm going to change back to my other weapon. Once I place this crystal down. Now again, I will say this mission is not too hard either. It's pretty simple to do and pretty easy. I mean, once you've got the right equipment for it all and all that stuff. Well, you don't even need the right equipment. You can easily just do this at
We should continue before the
with one of your lower characters and such. So it's not too hard or difficult.
Sense something. They are attempting to communicate telepathically. They are angry.
Well shit, looks like I'm gonna have to shoot you too.
Kill them! Kill them all! Fascinating. The Terrans have used their agonizer technology to induce a state of hostility in the Pavan biosphere. It is lashing out, using its empathic powers to project its pain and rage into other living beings. If the Terrans are able to do this on a large scale, the planet could serve as a massive telepathic weapon. It would be able to subvert or kill anyone, anywhere. We should disable this technology wherever we find it on Pavo. An interesting question. I believe the biosphere has a stronger connection to my
The answer to that question, why the thing didn't attack my armor crews, is just basically plot armor. We got strong plot armor.
Only those with the ability to harm the biosphere will be immune.
But no, I'm only joking. There is actually probably, well, the explanation's already been explained there already.
Take steps to shield my mind against it. The security officers, on the other hand, do not have my level of training in the mental arts. It would not be logical for them to continue on with us.
Right, let's get on with this and kick the living shit out of some Terrans, and then we can just go home, have a beer, have a fight on Kronos. Sweet stuff. I mean, what? Sorry, it's the way that one of my characters drop kicked out of one. And we should be up to the last bit as well, if memory serves.
It seems that in addition to using their agonizer technology on the planet itself, Terrans...
But also, as you go along here, you also see it will lead up to the task force operation thing, where you actually deal with the Terrans on Pavo and such, and you have to sort of like stabilize all the crystals that had the agonizers on them. Again, that's quite a simple thing to do. Can be quite challenging, but when you got a good team on you, then you know it's pretty easy. I would definitely say it's all about the teams in this game, but whether you have good or bad teams, it doesn't matter, because like I said, you know, it's about having fun at the end of the day. Wait, I don't remember having that gun. I had a bigger gun than that. That is one big fucking tree.
Oh, you're good! Seriously! I sent my best to deal with you. My best! And here you are, alive and kicking. Well, bravo!
It is illogical for you to continue, Captain. Whatever you are doing to Pavo needs to end.
Ah, the famous Vulcan logic. Get it straight. Pavo and I, we're just getting started. Oh, and that part about sending my best at you? I lied.
You call those your best? Nah. Yeah, this time around I am definitely using more of my abilities this time around to actually keep myself from being killed, and also to keep these guys at bay, because as soon as these things get activated, then that's when stuff goes down.
I can do this all day. You? Not so much.
No, I can keep it a lot longer than you.
Time's up. Ready to die?
Nah. Wait. Which organizer am I supposed to go to? Oh shit. Ah, jump, 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 you silly lizard. Yeah, get up there. No, 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 no. Oh, come on, get up there. Oh, come on, don't be such a dick. Oh, if this goes off, then, actually, don't worry. Ignore what I said.
No, you're about to.
Oh, give me some of that agonizer, baby. I love it when you shove it down my throat. Oh shit, I think I'm dying.
Now this will be a real treat. For me.
This time I've gone to the right one.
Disable the...
You just got to my last nerve and jumped all over it.
Sweet! Oh shit, I forgot about those turrets she uses. They're pretty much known as ambush turrets for good reason. And the good thing about that, these things, they actually do a very good job at hurting multiple targets, because I got some on the other two and I just got killed. Well, don't worry, I just be revived. Someone revive me. Freaking revive me.
Well, this is definitely not how I saw this ending. You know it's only a matter of time before we beat you, right? You don't have the stomach to stop us. But we're more than capable of ending you. And I intend to make that happen.
That seems unlikely. Your campaign of terror here is over, Captain.
Oh, I'm not done yet, Vulcan. Till next time, you assholes.
Damn. Now she calls me an asshole. I don't know whether should I feel honoured or what. It worries my character has a smile on his face.
She has somehow used Pavo's transmitter as a long-range transporter. Tilly could be anywhere in the quadrant now. If we are fortunate, we might find further clues among the Terran equipment. They did go to considerable trouble to arrange this site.
Oh yeah. This is where I just gotta basically have a look through the stuff. And the good thing about this, you also get yourself basically a free phaser sniper rifle, which is like the Discovery style ones.
I think we have found
So it's quite
all
very
we
handy to have those.
It may be advisable to return to your vessel. So that we can
But
deal
because I've
with
got
the
plenty of those
situation
already, I'll tend to put them in my bank, so that way I'll keep it for other characters and such. Actually, I think that one might be bounded actually, so I might not be able to put that in my bank.
Now that you have secured the research preserve, we must find a way to return the remaining Terrans and their vessel to their proper time and space.
Oh, I'm just checking something. Oh no, it's only counterbalance equipped, so that's alright then.
We can use the ion storm to send Discovery back. Specially modified probes can amplify the storm in specific locations. This can generate a localized ion effect and open a gateway to the proper point in space and time. Indeed, especially given the Terran predilection for hostility.
Now time to take down this ship. Without destroying it, of course. But unfortunately, you can't destroy the ship anyway, so that's a fortunate thing. I know some people go, oh, I would love to blow you up, but sorry, you can't do that. But the good thing is I can easily take it down, so it's not a problem.
wants me to say this. We surrender. What are your terms?
Well, my terms are that you fuck off back to your own place and you can kiss my ass.
Blinked off to parts unknown and left us to die. I'm the captain now, and I say send us back if you can.
Your display has been updated with locations to place probes around Discovery. Once the probes have been freed, the time-displaced Klingons are still out there. And they have shown a distinct interest in destroying the Discovery, along with all of us.
Keep those Klingon ships off us!
I should use this ship more often because I'm actually doing pretty well. Because I used to thought most of my ships are pretty much weak and such. Well, in comparison to some players they are, but to my standards they're not all that weak. And yeah, as I said, I'm pretty impressed. See, I didn't even have to move. Oh shit. Wait, no, did that already. Before I didn't put the probe down. I do have the bigger class Zenketti ship, which the Battlecruiser class, but I don't have the Dreadnought class. But once I set up enough Earth credits and such, I do try and plan to buy one off the exchange, which I would say wish me luck on that one because they cost a shitload of EC. I suppose it will take me probably about another 2 years or something like that, maybe a year. No, probably about 2 years. Actually, it wouldn't even take that. Actually, it would probably take less because the Admiralties give plenty of EC and such. But most of the times I've been using it on my fleet most of the time. Oh, it's the web mines that's causing to go into the web. I was wondering what the following web was all about, but then I realised I've got web mines, and when those mines hit a ship, they actually snare them in a web, which is actually another handy thing to have, because as soon as the web goes down, it causes some damage.
We're ready to leave. Now! The hold-up!
Well, the hold up is I'm being shit out of those criminals that chased you, and yeah. Plus we've got to wait for the counter to go down, so yeah. So wait patiently.
Otherwise, this is gonna be a real short trip.
Shields are critical! We're losing them!
Emergency power to shields. Now!
Somot to Discovery. Prepare for transit. Probes are in position. Activating in 3, 2, 1. Engage. The ion storm has cleared, and we're receiving standard readings from Pavo. It's broadcasting its song as normal. No aberrations, no distress calls. It would seem things are returning to a calm, peaceful level.
How convenient.
Once the research team is able to resume their duties, we will begin to analyze the impact of Agonizer technology on the Pavan ecosystem. Considering what we have just witnessed, it will be logical to make sure Tilly and her crew didn't leave any unexpected surprises on the planet as well. For now, I believe we can safely depart the system.
And that's the end of this mission, and possibly the end of this video. No, actually the end of this video, my bad. And I'd like to say that I will be doing the next 2 missions after when no, sorry, I will do the next 2 missions on the next recording. Probably be on, I'm not sure when, it might be either tomorrow, might be Tuesday, it depends really, because I'm not sure what I've got going on tomorrow or Tuesday, but I will try and get these 2 up and going and ready for posting. But till next time, you guys enjoy the video, and I look forward to recording next time. Till then, peace out.